Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, we got this in, like 6 hours ago and it's still not going? It's really disappointing. Like, we're seeing a little bit going, but most of it's still too cold. It's right on the edge. We're working our way up. We're trying to make things better. This heat exchange is so slow though, I'm still not sure what I can do to make it better. Anyway, I think we're past the point where I can justify keeping my dupes living in hovels in this little slums. Oh, you don't look good. Poor Catalina. What do you have? You have both food poisoning and hypothermia. Yeah, we need to upgrade our people's arrangements. Give them some nice bathrooms and oh, all the food poisoning in here. Oh well, but we gave up the battle against food poisoning long ago. Anyway, I want to start roughing out my base. Like, how are we going to actually set it up? So this is where food's being made. So this should be like the Great Hall right next to it. So maybe a bathroom right here. Where's my music? Why is it so quiet? I don't know. Anyway, maybe a bathroom right here at the top, and then rooms, 2 rows of rooms, and then a meal hall, something like that. So for a bathroom, let's see. Well, let's rough it out first. So it's going to be too tall. I'm sorry. We're going to put a line of things across the top. Or should we leave a gap? I think I might leave a gap. I kind of regret that I didn't do that over here. So it'll just look a little uneven. Okay, so that's the ceiling. And we're going to leave 4 squares. And that will be the floor. Going all the way out. We'll figure it out later. Then we'll have rooms. Let's figure out how many rooms you want. And we're already getting pretty low. So what we're going to want for rooms is a bedroom for each dude. A bedroom requires a single comfy bed, which is, I believe, 4? Right, can I make one? Do I not have the science for it? Where is my science? Oh, I must have deconstructed it all. Yeah, it was like up here. I said I'd build it somewhere else. Okay, let's build some science just real quick. My bad. Why can't they build it there? Oh, because there's pipe things. Okay. Here, this is fine. Technically this wire's already not working. Because of the 2 massage things. And the ore scrubber. And this never runs. It's fine. We can just use this. Okay, so look at that done. But I do think it's, what, 3 or 4 spaces? I kind of need to know this. Okay, leave that alone. Go ahead, get the science done. Priorities, please. How are we doing on heat here? It's getting fine. When it gets down to 30 again, we'll turn back on the refinery. Our chlorine store. Okay, so it's coming out at 70, going back at 68. You see, it feels like we could be losing a lot more heat up here, and we're just not shifting it fast enough. So the water sits around all the time. It's raising the temperature slowly, though. I'm probably going to want to make a space heater up there at some point. I wonder if we increase the oxygen in here, would it heat up faster? I don't know. Let's try it. Why is this all stopped? Where is the oxygen? Max gas pressure. So why aren't these pumping? Disabled by automation. So we're saying only... Oh. Whatever I was trying to do there, it didn't work. What should that be? That should be 500. There. And what's going on down here? We haven't actually got this one started yet. I remember. We were just in the middle of getting ready for this to go. And my concern was about we're not getting as much hydrogen as I expected. And whether we need like supplemental power. Because I thought we would be overflowing in hydrogen. That this produces more hydrogen than this can burn. Oh well, we'll check back on that later. Anyway, I do need to get some piping into here. That's kind of why I want to set up the room so that I can start putting vents in places. We have this going yet? Yeah. Research. Go for furniture. Home luxuries. Yeah, we should do glass blowing at some point too. And all of these. But whatever. For now, just go for that. New printer. I think we can take a new person. So another farming rancher? Sure. And let's do a little looking at our skills. We haven't in quite a while. So Max, you're the new guy. Farming. Ari. So you want to go towards being a doctor or a mechatronics engineer. We'll start you off with tinkering. Otto. You're a cook. And eventually a rancher, perhaps. Turner. Your morale is really bad. You can help out with the research. May. You're a rancher. You can help. No, I'm not going to move you yet. Everyone else is having some troubles. Like, you're getting, like, good meals occasionally, but it's rare. Alright. Something was almost happening, but that's okay. I do need to make another farm down here for the glossies. Why is there only 2 in here? I would have thought there should have been more. At one point there was both a glossy and another... These guys are hungry. Do they not eat that? You eat calories. Okay, you just got big. And I bet you'll be able to crawl up there and eat that now. Anyway. Oh, we moved them back down here for some reason. But that was going to be their home. The actual Drekos are here. The glossies are going to be down here. We haven't worked that out yet. Anyway. Okay, so it's right on the edge of the right temperature. Adding a bunch of freezing oxygen probably didn't help. Where's this water coming from? Awaiting repair. Oh, the pipe's freezing. Let's replace all these pipes with insulated pipes. Igneous rock is fine. Because this water is hot. It's having trouble getting here. Unreachables, because we locked the doors. So go ahead and prioritize that. Alright. I guess we're gonna need to open the doors for this. Nah. Go ahead, open the doors. Or auto, I suppose. These auto, I just have to change the permissions. Yeah, more and more water's just accumulating here. Okay, we're not quite fixing that yet. Okay. Did we get our beds yet? No. We're working towards it. Here, prioritize these two things. Got a big chunk of gold in there. Cooling down. Is that chlorine? Yeah, it's chlorine. Some of the little bit of chlorine left in our base. Most of it we've sucked into these big tanks. Okay. As long as that's not overpressure and this isn't overpressure, I'm happy. Okay. This is gonna get flooded soon. Oh well. It's right on. It says 35. There, now it's going again. Okay. So, plastic tiles, plastic ladders. I want to make some plastic ladders eventually, but not yet. Comfy beds. So a comfy bed is 4 tiles. Yeah. And then we want to put a block or something next to it eventually, which will be 1 tile. So this was going to be the bathrooms. And then we'll have something that looks like this. Or should I put a gap more? I think it's fine. So, decorating item. Door, decorating item, door. So it's a 5x4. Is that right? Bathrooms, or bedrooms. Yeah, minimum size 12. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. If that's 4, it has to have a height of 4. To have that room, you must have it. Well, I wonder what that minimum height means. Does it mean that at least 1 tile has to have 4? Then you could like put that right there and this would be a room. But I'm skeptical. I don't know. We're giving them slightly bigger than they need, but not too big. And don't actually build the bed. We don't have enough plastic for those yet. Or do we? How much plastic do we have? We have like 700. So the beds are 200 each. No, we don't have enough for that yet. Yeah. We'll just give them cots. So for now, your room's gonna look like that. Here, turn this off. But it's a 5x4. It actually works out nicely. Perfect. So, how many? We have 20 dupes. Maybe we can do a group here. We'll have to move the ladder over by one, or by a couple. And then do another one over here. Should I force a direction? Maybe not. I'm trying to decide how to handle the bathrooms. Because everyone's going to come over here and grab some food and then eat in the Great Hall, which I'm going to make right here. And then go up to the bathrooms? Or are they going to go back and forth between the two? Should we put another set of bathrooms over here? Can't hurt. So this will be 5. We'll have 5 more. We'll do 5 here, 5 here. That will cover our base. I want more room though. So we'll have a Great Hall and a... what's it called? A break room right there. And then we'll put another 5. That will give us 25 rooms. Is that enough? Maybe we could then have a barracks for the new guys? Somewhere? Do I just want to do barracks at all? I mean, we're not really getting any benefit from this so far. From the big rooms, because we don't have enough plastic. Like, let's make this simpler. We're gonna give them a big barracks, perhaps several. So what does that require? The barracks is no more than 64 tiles. These are 4, so no more than 16 wide. So like that. And we'll make it so it can nicely fit in both sides. We can fit into somewhere where we can shove rooms later. Yeah, what's that do for this side? That's 12, that's 16. What if we were to do it like there? That'd be 15, 15, or it'd be 14 and 14. So right there is the middle. We'll redo it again later. How many of these cots can I fit in there? 8. Let's do 2 rows of them. And we'll give them some nice paintings there that we'll have to take down later anyway. Alright. Put some simple doors. So it's not that big of a step up in terms of their living arrangements, but at least everyone's going to have a bed in a nice room. Well, that could be turned into a nice room. Okay, so we need to shift this over because this will be the new edge, which will be a little annoying. Then we can get rid of this. Here, get rid of all these. All those. This entire thing can go. I think let's just tear that all down. And the door. Everyone's so cold. Yeah, I know. Get this fixed. I'm not gonna mop it. They're gonna, until they replace these, it's not gonna matter. Here, guys, some slight priorities, please. At least get this bit of it nicely insulated. You probably should cut a bit of it out so that it doesn't transfer as fast. I'm worried I have these backwards. I don't remember exactly how we did it. So I was saying, run if it gets too high, always. But it's not doing that. Right there. It's not accumulating. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is stuttering a bit. Oh, everyone's all sick. Hey, you're eating. Good. These still are not maintaining that good temperature. They're right on the edge. The water's nice and warm though. It just needs time to diffuse or whatever to transmit. Alright. I'll turn that on after we get the piping working. And we can give them something to do when they have nothing else to do. What is this pipe doing? So this was how we brought hydrogen over to this part of a base, which might still be useful in the future. Leave that alone, but let's get rid of this. Like, I don't even... This was also how we get this was how we added hydrogen to our loop. Don't you dare come over here. Get back there. Yeah, I don't know where my people are. No critters available? No critters available? I mean, it looks good to me. Anyway. We did it. Good. They haven't gotten the insides yet. Did I not set the permissions right? I did. Priorities, guys. I need more dupes. Nothing ever happens unless I prioritize it. Might as well just keep knocking out this research. There's an awful lot of hydrogen up here. It's okay. Once we start carving out more areas, it'll get pushed up by all the oxygen that we'll eventually be adding into here. Which I might as well do. Let's see. So let's plan this out. So we're gonna have a line of oxygen going down this way. Let's put some branching paths into this different areas. So one there, one there. This is all oxygen, right? Yeah. This is gonna accumulate a bunch of carbon dioxide, which is not good. We'll have to deal with that. Okay. And so we have our line of oxygen just going right down. We'll go ahead and maybe I should add some bridges occasionally. Bridges help you expand without dropping gas everywhere. All right. This is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to come out that way. Alright. New printables. Some coal, but we've got so much coal. It's weird. Last time we were like really needing coal all the time. Farming, researching, operating. Cannot cook. Or digging, cooking, falls asleep. Or we could just get a straight farmer. Let's get in our farmer. And we can give you a skill. You are a farmer. Ari, you are also a doctor. And you can help with research. There. Oh, I'm gonna need to run some natural gas into there. Let's figure that out now. So we already have a line of natural gas here. We could just run it up this way and then go across right there. I knew I left that for a reason. Insulate it all, please. I don't know how cold it's gonna be. That's a useful bridge right there. Where do we want to bring this? Like here? Okay, and add some bridges. I don't really want this to be the priority, but it's fine. It's gonna fill up real fast. This doesn't consume much natural gas. All right. Long commute. What's everyone busy doing? Everyone is going to build. Perfect. It's also taking a while to store crude oil. Is this still on? It is. Okay, well, that's one thing we can save some time on. Leave this alone until we get some suits. I should do that. Let's go ahead and set up a station. Delete those two. All the ladders can go. And we'll just go out this way a bit and move the ladder to there. Okay, this is fixed. What temperature is the water now? It's really hot. It's 41-degree water. Like, I almost want to steal it and use it to keep our base going. But better to have different sources so you don't cause problems. Okay, this just needs to get a little bit of power to get started, and then it should self-sustain. Let's just connect the two circuits. Now, how much are they running? So this one's potentially 1440, and so is that one. That's more. We'll just add a wheel. It should self-sustain. These batteries are at 0, 100. They should be 95, 70. Apparently. I'm getting desensitized to the warning messages. It's not good. That's how we lost somebody last time. And these are switched off, actually, so we could lock these again. I am a little worried that some of the water that was in there when we replaced it might end up getting cold. But it seems fine. Yeah, it should be good. Eventually we'll run a second line of oxygen to this side, and that will help distribute some of the oxygen. But for now, this is okay. Come on guys, get the wheel up. Just get a little bit of running, guys. Someone coming? Yeah, Max is coming. Oh, these need to be told to find hydrogen. Otherwise, it won't work for itself. Why isn't this going? Max gas pressure. Disabled by automation. It shouldn't be. Oh, because we haven't flipped the switch. There we go. Otto, why are you so slow, man? And why are people coming down here? They're stuck in the loop again, aren't they? Grabbing some water from down here and then coming right back up. Okay, we're not coming down here anymore. Alright. This is still staying cold. I was hoping it would eventually warm. It needs to be hot. Even the oxygen's cold. Starting to flood there. Okay, did this go? No, we haven't built it yet. Come on, guys. Look at all this stuff you have to build. Instead, you're running around doing what? Research. Well, that's, you know, that's not bad. I think it's time to disable this kitchen. And we need to set some filters up here. So the plan is to create stuffed berry. And we're going to just create stuffed berry forever and ever. And we're going to create surf and turf whenever possible. And this is where we're going to store the stuffed berry. Wait a minute. So it's... Where is it? Oh, I haven't made one yet, so it doesn't show up on the list. Okay, well, as soon as they do. And you are going to make bristleberry forever. And cooked fish. And barbecue. And omelets. So that's kind of the idea. We're going to live on omelets, surf and turf, and stuffed berry. And that's what these 3 things are for. Let's go ahead and start setting it up, sure. So, well, that'll be a stuffed berry. This can be the surf and turf, which we've made one of, right? No? No, we haven't. We made an omelet. And we are starting to accumulate a bit of plastic, which is for the good. And we're getting some oxygen in here. And these are starting to catch up now. Bit of CO2 in our system. Hopefully that will go away. Like we'll suck the last little bit of it out. And they'll never go inside again. So we'll just break our Atmos suits and then fix them once or twice. And that'll be fine. Alright. Okay, so up here, I never trust if that works because it seems like it often does not. That's not actually a blueprint. Alright. Ooh, wait a minute. What are those metal blocks? How wide are they? They're 1. Ooh. We're gonna give everybody gold blocks in their rooms. That'll be awesome. Alright. Ammo suit dock right there and there. They're saying it's unreachable. But I think once they get this, it'll work fine. Curious noises. I think that was in my house, though. It wasn't anything in the game. Okay, so we started setting this up. We set these to the omelets. And highest priority, bring the omelets here. We're gonna want, let's see. So this is our bristleberry farm. So this is where we're allowing 20 kilograms of bristleberry to end up here. Those are ingredients. Or a pinch of pepper nuts. I'm sorry, pinch of pepper nuts. And each one of these turns into 4,000. So it's just a bit of extra. And this is at priority 5. This is at priority 6, so it'll end up in here. And did we put automation? We did. We did all this earlier. That's how we turn off the incoming water. Did we do that for these? We kind of didn't. We kind of just sent water in. But we could turn off the desalinator when, yeah, that'll work. Because no one else is using this water. New printables. Operating, supplying, that would mean that they could turn into a mech dude. But decreased athletics is so bad. I just can't stand it. No. Snores loudly in our current setup does not work. Do I want a tidying person? Not right now. Okay. So with these, this is gonna be our bristleberries. So bristleberries, and we only want to store 20 kilograms worth. Same for this one. And these are both priority 4. And then they'll get pushed up into here, bristleberries, which is a full fridge. We did a full fridge for this one, right? Yeah. Here, enable those. So bristleberries, a full fridge, and we're gonna send some automation. I could put another one right here, so that would that be worth doing? Just so we don't turn off on and off the automation as we grab the last one. I kind of don't want to bother. Yeah, that's fine. So some automation. When this is full, we need to not gate then, because we want it to do something when it's full. They can get to this, right? They're just not bothering. Okay, so when this is full, then turn off the lights. So we're not producing more berries. And turn off the desalinator, so we're not adding more water. Oh, and turn off the farming thing. Yep. Perfect. That will work really nicely. It might end up flickering as we grab each, but that's okay. And there is our first... Where is it? Our first... I can't see it. Stuffed berry. 4,400 calories. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're gonna need to put some airflow tiles down around here. And in here, too, I suppose. Let's make it symmetrical. Alright. Okay, and now we can set this to stuffed berry. There, it's right at the top. Okay, now, thinking about this again, maybe it would have been better if I'd had a different barbecue thing and oven for each food I wanted to make. Because we're going to end up with more than we want of these different things. I guess when one of these fridges is full, we're going to turn off all of them. Right? So, okay. So we're going to need a couple AND gates. Wait a minute, so let's see. this sends out... What does this send out? Sends out a green signal when full. So we want to not all of them, first of all. We could probably use NAND gates or something, but I think better of it like this. And then we'll say... So, if one of these two is full, then it'll be sending out a red signal. It'll be sending out a green signal, which will turn into a red signal. So this AND gate, which, yes, totally could be an AND gate, is going to be, as long as either of these is full, we're going to be outputting red. I think. And then doing the same thing with that one. Although I kind of don't care as much about the omelets. Because omelets aren't connecting to anything. They don't turn off like a farm. The ranches just produce omelets as they do. So, sure, omelets can just be produced forever. Like, if anything, they would turn off a... what am I saying? They would tell people to switch to letting creatures hatch instead of breaking the eggs. But whatever. Alright, so automation wire. So as long as we have one of these two full, we're going to turn everything off. Yeah. Okay, this is going to store our raw eggs at a high priority. Just bring them here. Enable the building. This is our stuffed, where is it? Stuffed berries. This will be the surf and turf, but I don't think we have one yet. No. Insufficient paku fillet for anything. Anyway. Enable. These are not plugged in. Did we miss a wire? Oh no, we're just out of power. It's saying food shortage, but I don't believe you. We had a ridiculous amount of food down here. They're just not coming to get it anymore. Or wait a minute, I think we're actually having a food shortage. When did that happen? Well, get this building up, please, guys. Top priority. Where's all my bristleberries? Edibles. We have a few meal lice, a few bristleberries, and the stuffed berry, and that's it? Where'd all our meat go? We had like so much meat at one point. I just don't even know. I'm confused. Where'd all the animals up here go, also? There used to be tons of them. Here, kill this one. Get some meat. And kill a paku, just so we can get that surf and turf in our lexicon. And go ahead, let's change these. So you can still eat the lice, but nobody eats meat. I can't even see it. What is it? Hexal and fruit is fine. Lettuce is fine. No bristleberries. No gristleberries anymore. And no, we can have mushrooms if you want. Omelets are good. Not the cooked fish. And not the barbecue. And that's it so far. But there used to be like 7 or 8 of those guys. The hatches. They're just not here anymore. They must have starved to death. Although there's a ton of stuff here. Here. Pip. Let's turn off the desalinator. This is overflowing. I wonder if they're just hiding in the ground. That could be. Okay, well, it seems we're desperate for food. Let's get this all planted then. I didn't realize that we let things go that much. And up priority that, please. And enable this building. And why isn't this getting hauled? Come on, guys. Oh, that's not enabled. Fair enough. You are not in a greenhouse? Wait a minute. You are totally in a greenhouse. Oh, it's too big. It's 105. We can fix that. So that's 103, 102, 10, 99, 98, 97, 96. That should do it. We could add more here too. But either way. So these are not growing because the lights are off. That's fine. We can deal with that. Okay, get that cooked fish, get the barbecue. I want to get a surf and turf so we can make it work, you know. Do we have any, like, eggs? Maybe we could just crack a bunch? No. These guys are overcrowded, though. We're not getting rid of creatures fast enough. Maybe we should drop it to 7. So that until we get, like, because our people are horrible and lazy, it's taking them some time to get rid of the creatures. And during that time, they're not growing at all. That probably is it an 1/8 of the time? I don't know. But either way, 7 will work. Pip, you are not long for this world. Why is this disabled? Oh, because it's not built yet. Come on, guys. There we go. Now, I just want to make sure that we didn't screw up the lighting by putting those there. It looks good. So we're not getting it in the space right next to it, but we are getting it as far two tiles down. Here, and now that is a stable. Or a farm. That's a stable, greenhouse, stable, greenhouse. I don't know why they don't call them farms and ranches. It seems like I want to call them that. Instead, it is always the wrong thing. So here, surf and turf. High priority. I don't like we're having power problems all of a sudden. Is it because you're flooded? It's because we're not getting all the natural gas we need. Did this ever get built? No, you're still working on it. Admittedly, this is taking up a lot of, well, no, it's not. It's not connected to the rest of our system. This is not taking any power at all. Let's go ahead and hook more of these up. And we're going to have to be careful doing these because you can't do them all at once. Because of the ladders. No, we don't have a lot of fertilizer. That's a potential issue. Oxygen's low down here, but we got a vent. It'll work itself out. Let's switch this over to some airflow. And the whole idea is we don't deliver to these. It doesn't let me do that. But they shouldn't ever deliver to them because we'll always have some. Okay, body temperature. It's a bit hot. Of all things. How the water is very hot because it's coming from seawater, from salt water. Food is decayed, a gristleberry. Trying to decide if I want to do anything with the water. I think I need to. So the water sieve water is actually cooler because polluted water is yeah, the polluted water. Okay, we'll switch this over. So delete that, not the wire, the pipe. You made a mess. I should actually bother to empty pipes at some point. I'm too lazy. It means they have to wait for them to run over twice. And then we can just hook it up like that. So we're mostly bypassing this desalinator, which means I probably should hook up the automation to this guy, the sieve. I like how this is going non-stop, because it never gets hot enough. Starvation, food shortage. Yeah, we are producing 20,000 kilocalories. We got idle people. So the new water's coming in at 17 degrees. Okay. So once we clear out some of the old water, it'll be fine. But it might ruin our garden for a bit. They are being, you know, put under lights. Maybe I should... I don't know. Okay. I was going to move everyone up there so we can get rid of all these beds now. farmers touching the things that are too hot. They're actually heating up. Maybe I should turn this temperature down? Like, why isn't this even going? Wait a minute. This has been sitting still a long time. Oh, right! Because we haven't actually made it come back yet. It needs to return at some point. And we're just letting it sit out here and get hot. Okay, let's go ahead and plan out our... We'll do the bathrooms later. Bathrooms, I don't really care if they're hot, anyway. But this Great Hall, how are we going to make that look? We'll put it right opposite, so they'll enter from on top. We might need two. I think we will, just because we have so many dupes. So let's see. That's going to be... This is about 20. It's the minimum size is... Where is it? Great Hall. It can go up to 120. No, we're going to be fine. Here, like that. We are going to need a large thing at the front. Let's see, how many does that sit? That's only 10. So that'd be 20. Let's keep going a little bit. So that would be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We should never need that many, because we've got shifts. You know, we only have half the people doing things at any given time. Okay, and we'll put a ladder there, another ladder there, and then we can just give them a water cooler to make sure it's got the things it needs. And a portrait canvas right here. Can we put this behind? Nah. It's tempting to give them another room, another level, just so that we can put some more canvases there. And I should actually pay attention to who is going to be making that. So set them all to disallowed, except for Bert. And why don't I want Turner researching? I do want him. It was just the default for... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I should pay more attention to priorities. I always worry it's going to screw things up. Like my dupes will start ignoring the errands I give them. Why is it not sending me to the thing? Unrefrigerated food, and it opens up the food menu. It makes me want to build a refrigerator. Where is it? I just want to find the thing. Someone must have dropped it down here. Bunch of idle dupes. It's even got food poisoning on it. I got some omelets there, though. I'm not gonna worry about this. It's gonna solve itself. Because the water we're sending in is at 17 degrees. Okay, so that's our Great Hall. I'm gonna go ahead and just extend this with a couple doors. So that's 5 by 8, 40. For a recreation room, which is fine, and we have to give them what? What does espresso need? Needs pinch of pepper nuts and water. Not for now. When we have our pinch of pepper nuts overflowing, then we'll bother with that. In the meantime, a jukebox? It's so power hungry. Sure, a jukebox. And we'll snake some power into it somehow. This is a large transformer. And how much is on the circuit already? More than it can already hold. Okay. Well, maybe I should do another change than I'm thinking. Build another one of these. And we'll split this in half. I will need some ladders. Now I'll give them a water cooler also. Oh, apparently this is wider than I think. Yeah, that's wider than I realized. It's 5. I thought it was only 3. That's fine. Here, we don't even need that. Just build this a little taller. Then we can... what am I doing? Build a water cooler right here. And then we'll step down to that. Once they build the ground. Okay, new printables. Some brine? I'll take some brine. It's like they don't care about building their own little great hall. It's very sad. What am I doing? I'm looking for the research. You see, I'm hoping this is gonna save them time, because they all kind of just end up everywhere. And it takes them forever to get back to their beds. Oh, what you making, Bert? I'm eager to see it. Oh. Well, it's appropriate to the area. Did we ever make these? Yes, we did. So let's go ahead, get some wiring going up there. We'll just piggyback off this a bit. doesn't need a lot. And we have tons of oxygen up here. That was kind of the point. Let's see. Build a bridge. Just so, well... No, just go ahead and branch. Alright. Oh. There's a shovel and some meat. Look at that. It's in a sterile atmosphere. Ooh. Guys, at least get the floor built. And they're not going to be able to get the bottom layer if I do that first, so we'll just reverse the order. Still having occasional power troubles. Okay, is this built yet? Not yet. Come on, guys. How's the temperature? It's going up? No, it's going down. It's going down. But it's spreading a bit. Like the water behind it's cooler than it. The oxygen is cooler than it. Alright. You can go ahead and connect those two. I thought I already did that actually, but I must have made a mistake. Then you can bridge that. How do I want to split this? Don't bridge that. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. And we'll run this line across like this. I think that'll work. Need a bridge, of course. We might want to move these fridges over onto it also. Let's see, how does that look? I think it'll be fine. Alright, now you can build the next layer. These are growing nicely. The ones over here are more, because they get more of the farmer's touch. I think it's cooling. It's working its way. Alright. How are things going down here? Overcrowded. Come on, guys. Like, there's one waiting right there for us. Oh, make this higher priority. Well, no. It needs to be at least 5. Let's see. If you make that 7, so that they're actually willing to do it, make these 9, so they put them in the right spots first. And make this 7 also, so it wrangles faster. I think that'll work. Look at all this coal. All those mealwood seeds. We could compost them all into dirt eventually. Now that we have this great hall, is it a great hall? Let's check. Yeah. Good. Then we can go ahead and delete this one. I know, food shortage. I'm working on it. We're gonna have a harvest of this soon, and that will help. Do we have any pinch of peppers yet? Here, now we can get rid of these ladders and get the next 2 in. We do not yet. Oh, turn this building on. Yeah. So we can get some farmer touch going on. Alright, there we go. And these are all unreachable. Let's build just a little bit of scaffolding. Because when we're having a food shortage, it's not a good idea for our kitchen to not have power. So please move quickly. Okay, copy settings. And we can do that down here too, but I'll wait until we get the seeds. Why are they trying to get out? Enjoy it. I made this great area for you with full of hydrogen so your scales will grow. Stop coming over here. It's really annoying. Alright. Okay. Next layer. This is down to 49. Still too hot to do more steel production. Unpermitted food. Okay, they can't eat any food. Okay, yeah, we need to get this going, guys. Here, should we kill some more dudes? It wouldn't help. We need to get this built. Should we just reconnect it until we get this side of it done? I kind of don't want to. I think that's going to burn out circuits. Just prioritize, guys. You can go a day or two without food. Oh good, look, these are all on again. Perfect! I just needed to do this like a bit earlier than I actually did. Almost. Come on. Are you idle? Really? Come on, dudes. Here. Almost! Just a few more steps! Okay, so we did get our first bit of gristleberries, and they did all end up here. Gristleberries. Exactly what I'm hoping for. And then someone will come and cook them soon, please. Just eat the lice. Why are you complaining? Okay, we should be seeing creatures end up here. I keep on seeing them get, come down here and just sit there. So someone come and get this guy. Not you, May. Come on. How can we have idle people and yet nobody's getting this? Stonehatch is on the list. It's 7. Kill it! I mean, why isn't anyone getting this? Pen status is not okay. I don't get it. Anybody understand why they're not getting rid of these guys? I mean, I've got a thing right here. It's saying grab it. It's saying you can... Oh, I see. We already have too many puffs and things in here. And all these Drekos. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's wrangle the Drekos. And kill that hatch. And we'll get them all delivered up here. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Okay, is that a good room? Or maybe it needs a decor item. Yeah, it needs a decor item. We'll put a plant in there. Right here. Or could we do a hanging pot, perhaps? No, that's not enough room. I could do molding. Now we need a pot. There. And put a Joya seed in it. New bit printables. It couldn't have been like a bunch of Paku or something. Still having some body temperature problems, but it's intermittent. The salt water's getting low. Yeah, that's a problem. That probably wasn't open. So grab it and put it up there, right? It's a 4. This is a 5. Can you not see it? You can't see it because of this tile. So replace that with another one of them right here. No, it's still not working. They're having to manually carry. Maybe if I got rid of this tile? Because you should be able to see it. Like, it's in your range. And you can see this one. Maybe somebody else was coming. And that's... So you didn't get there in time. Okay, I'm gonna see if it'll work next time. Okay, we're making some food. We're up to a decent amount of omelets and some bristleberries, which no one's allowed to eat, and some barbecue, which no one's allowed to eat. Where is the stuff? We don't have enough pinch of pepper nuts. I guess people are living on omelets right now? It's a concern. And this body temperature is not helping. Not helping at all. I'm gonna let them eat barbecue. Because we're not making enough Paku anyway. I just really wanted those to supplement the gristleberries. Or what is it? Stuffed berry. And we don't have those ready yet. So eat barbecue. Enjoy it. Alright. We have idle people. Go ahead, get those out of the way. We have we need another suit. How's this doing? Getting some oxygen. They have not complained about oxygen in the base in quite a while. So I think we might have solved that problem. I know, food. Flooding. Here, let's build this wall a little. Oh no, I can't. The heavy wire's in the way. What can I do with polluted water? I don't really need algae. I can make fertilizer. That would help. And it would create natural gas also. Needs dirt. And we have tons and tons of phosphorite. Okay. Where do I want to... Okay, first of all... Does it have a gas out? No, it doesn't. It just gives off gas. So we should probably want to do it in here, potentially. But it is going to need a dupe to operate it. I kind of didn't leave room for suits. We could relocate the thing. Or we could put somewhere else. Put the fertilizer somewhere else and pump the gas over this way. That might work best. How's this going, by the way? We have all this natural gas in here. Is it actually happening? Like, you're grabbing CO2, so no. The natural gas in here is just kind of like getting horribly, horribly compressed. And yeah, apparently this can't go because it's... Okay, that's why we're having power problems. I see, I get it. Okay. It's because this water isn't hot enough. This doesn't look like it's working. Look how high that gas pressure is. I mean, these are going. They're having pipe blocked, it said. No. No, it's going. It just takes a while for the pressure to get all the way down. So I wonder if we put an airflow tile here, could gas get through the water? And I'm betting no. So that's not going to work. Alright, the issue with the sieve was that the water is too cold down here. How hot is this water? It's decent. This is decent. So, can we run a wire? Or where's a pipe? We'll run a pipe, insulated, down this way. Oops. Looks terrible. And just put it right into there. Or into there. Yeah. And it would, let's see. It would be like this. We'd have to put it into that one. So through here is what we need to do. Okay. Let's put another bridge there so that when this does work, it'll be priorited. Maybe you can bring it in through the bottom. I kind of like that. It'll make the piping a little more complicated, but then we can run it through this water on the way in and heat it up a little bit. Alright. Alright, make that happen, dupes. That will fix our power issues. Where is this going? This is going nowhere. This will eventually be where oxygen gets into the base. But that's not a concern right now. We need some airflow tiles. We should probably have some more dedicated cooks. So you're a good cook, and you're a good cook. Maybe one more? Meep? Do you want to be a cook? We're just right on the edge of good temperature here. So the pipe contains 41. We're just losing heat. Out this door, perhaps. I mean, it's the same issue down here. We could just solve it the same way. Build one of these. Let's do that. I mean, it feels like I'm kind of giving up all the work we did to make this happen, but needs must, you know. Request a suit, please. This is having power problems. Because it's doing both of them. Yeah, and this. Okay, let's see. We can change that up. So instead of getting it from that one, we'll get it from the one down here. So this will have a bit of extra load from this pump, and this will have a bit of extra load from these suits. Alright. Yeah, we gotta be careful about these. We keep on getting people stuck. Maybe I should make some extra on both sides. Starvation, starvation, I know. Just eat the mealwood. Don't you like the lice? We're gonna have our first pinch of peppernut harvest soon. Hopefully that will... Well, not our first, but since we planted more thoroughly. What about meat? Do we actually have these hatches coming out? We do. Perfect. Kill it! That'll keep them producing eggs. Although apparently they're still overcrowded. 9 is 7. Yeah, we need to keep this area clean. We could just use this room now. Let's do that. So this will be our kill box instead of this. Kill the hatch. Because this room is technically the outside, which means like all the random pips, all the random puffs we have all around count towards that limit. Ooh, we got one of those oxygen producing ones too. Those are cool. Are we storing the excess oxygen? No, we're storing ice, of all things. Here, get rid of the ice. And store... It's not even there. Oh, yeah, it is. We just don't have any. Store the oxalite here. And apparently we're storing polluted dirt here also. Sure. In the middle of our food source. Okay. How are you doing? It says you're starving, but I'm not sure I believe it. Your calories are getting pretty low, so you're gonna need food in the next day. Top priority, dudes. Get this. Like, I'm thinking we might need to just feed them gristleberry. Here. Like, when we're starving, you don't need to go for the really high morale food. We just need to get them not starving. Good, we got some lice coming in. Got a bunch of lice coming in all over the place. Now, I want to tear all this out because it's wasting a lot of time delivering dirt and harvesting and all that, but not till we build up a bigger calorie store. Good. No one's starving anymore. Everyone got a meal. It's frustrating because these are too cold, and these are too... Oh, no, I'm sorry. These are too hot, and these are too cold. We're fixing it. I'm thinking of trying to solve this by replacing this salt water with some oil, and we'll actually cool the salt water by throwing a bunch of using an aqua tuner to throw the heat into the oil. That might be a way of approaching that, or I could just expose it to the magma down there. That's another way. I was gonna do something with fertilizer. I kind of got distracted. How'd this work out? Is this going yet? No, they're still taking their time with it. Priorities, guys. And yes, I know whenever I open this door, it means the entire thing gets shut down, but that's okay. Come on, let's get it done. Come on. Here, how are we doing in space? Yeah, we're starting to build our way up. Seeing more of the area. Look at this. So there was regolith there and it got broken? Oh, that's cool. Apparently, these guys then eat the regolith. Right? Is that what your deal is? Yeah, eats regolith and iron ore, apparently. And then excretes regolith and iron ore. That's weird. New printables. Oh my goodness, it's a bunch of Paku. Perfect. They're all unhappy and overcrowded. But, they at least lay one egg before they die. So they're like a constant source of little eggs and meat. It's perfect. I should maybe get them in their own room though, so that they don't complain. Here. And you got left out. Or maybe this is full. No, 4 of 20. Well, that's wrong also. This should be like 8. We never did finish this up. All that work getting the conductive wire. Okay, we're starting to build a bit of a calorie store. I think this is working. We are going to need fertilizer to keep this farm station going, though. And we're still having trouble with body temperature. But I like to think it's sorting itself out. I mean, eventually, the entire rooms, all the walls will be in the 40s. It's just taking some time for them to get there. And actually, that's part of the issue. Huh. That's a thought. These are insulated pipes. No, we're kind of stuck with it like this no matter what. Like, we can move this up here, and then it wouldn't... it would still just fill up just as much. We could turn these into insulated pipes. Insulated tiles. That might actually be worth it. because they're keeping things fixed at the wrong temperature. So I kind of don't want them to be having much thermal conductivity. Yeah, I don't even know why I didn't see that until now. Go ahead, get rid of all that stuff. Alright, what else is here? Gas pipes, don't change those. Top priority, guys. Well done. Okay, and throw these there. They all went bad. Because now we're letting all the water out. And exposing them to this freezing hydrogen. Like, apparently we got water vapor condensing right next to it. Top priority, guys. Fix this. Oh, look at that temperature plunge. Down to 24 in moments. Oh my god. We just lost a lot of ground. Like, I kind of want to do the same thing over here. It's the same issue. But I just... Next time we'll know better. Next time we'll know better. Okay, so it should be easier now to maintain the temperature once we get it back up. But it's going to be tricky to get it back up. It's going to take a while. I don't know if that was worth it. But since we're not eating the grilled, the whatever it is, I think it's fine. Got plenty of reed fibers. I could make people some nice suits. Maybe I should do that. So they're not unhappy all the time. We need to get Nisbet a nice coat. Textile loom. Just throw it there. Look how big it is. It's bigger than the exosuit forge even. What happened there? Oh, because there was already some water in it. That's bad. Yeah. So this is at 14 degrees now. So we need to let it run enough to get rid of all the bad water. Right, let's take a look at it. So that's too cold, but this water's good. So we're gonna get one more bit of damage, and all the polluted water seems fine. I don't know how big its internal store is. That might still be a problem. Yeah, it's outputting water too cold. And it's getting colder over time. Why is the pipe blocked? Like we're having... It's acting like we're having problems. But it should be prioritizing, right? It should always prioritize this, and this will always prioritize. I wonder if the bridge is just confusing it. Try getting rid of the bridge. Like, it is going occasionally. It just doesn't seem to be very constant. Okay. So this isn't going because pipe blocked, and this isn't going because pipe blocked. Maybe just empty a pipe, and then it'll fix itself. We can give it a try. Like, I don't know why it works sometimes and not others. Well, you don't need to do that then if it's working. The water is getting colder in here. Why? Is it because of this air? Yeah, the oxygen's going through here, freezing. Okay, we need a better plan for this. We don't even need to skim it here. We can just throw it into our base. Let's do that. So, where are we filtering? We're filtering the natural gas. Everything else in here, we can just throw into our base and not worry about. So, go ahead, put a gas bridge right here and there, and we'll just let it spill out. Not the most ideal situation, but this isn't workable. Yeah, disable these. It's just wasting our time. Alright, this got made. I'm thinking maybe getting some warm sweaters for everybody. Like, how much of a trouble is cold surroundings giving people? Like, Nisbet's always unhappy. Actually, it doesn't seem to be that big of a trouble. Never mind. You're just idle right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and build a space heater. And we'll have to automate it, same as we did that one. Is there any room anywhere in here? Sure, right there. Alright, wait a minute. No, that's a bad idea. Get rid of that. We'll just get rid of one of the ladders. Yeah, now the insulated tile is at 0.9 degrees, which is pretty awful. And the whole this whole thing's being cooled down to -16, but it's not as conductive. So hopefully, once we get these hydroponic farms back up, they'll stay up. They're almost good. Okay, we'll need to build a Automation bridge. Oops. Okay. Get all that going, guys. High priority. This is our food situation. It's going back up, though. We're really living on bristleberries at the moment. Now that we have this little farm going. One concern is that we are letting quite a bit of carbon dioxide develop. Does that matter? It wouldn't hurt to... We're not trying... Well, we're trying to keep this area cool, so I think it wouldn't hurt to have some more airflow. Yeah, that'd be fine. Made a mess. Turner, what do you do? Oh, you got yourself blocked in. At least you're in a suit, so you're not starving, or not dying. Aw, he seems so unhappy. Sunburn? That's new. What's sunburn? Turner. Look at him, his face is all red. Oh god. Sun exposure. Time to recover 1 cycle. Like, maybe I shouldn't go up this high anyway. Why don't we just stop right there? And instead we'll go left and right. We'll need some ladders right there. Alright. Ah, look at him, he's dancing! He's dancing! Here, we can turn this back on a little bit. Okay, we didn't set the sensor right, did we? So we need this to go on if... What do we do for this one? Low 45? Seems fine. We even got a pinch of pepper nut. Which you are not grabbing for some reason. I guess your job is really to feed the phosphorite into them. Oh well. Eventually they won't come to grab it because they're not in the middle of cooking. And then then hopefully the sweepers will deal with it. Alright. I think we're in a better state than we were before. We didn't realize we were in a bad state, but now we're back to where we thought we were, if that made sense. So I think I'll stop here. Thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.